Retired Major General GD Bakshi unveils shocking claims about Operation Sindoor, a covert operation allegedly involving the USA, China, and Pakistan against India. Discover what it means for India's national security, regional stability, and global geopolitics. A new axis of threat? In a time when geopolitical tensions in South Asia are already on edge, a bombshell revelation by retired Indian Army Major General GD Bakshi has sent shockwaves across military and strategic circles. Dubbed Operation Sindoor, this alleged joint operation involving America, China, and Pakistan is said to be a clandestine plan to destabilize and militarily challenge India. While the operation's existence is still unverified by official sources, the implications of such a collaboration are profound and dangerous. This in-depth analysis explores the possible motivations behind this coalition, its strategic consequences, and India's preparedness in the face of what could be the gravest threat since 1971. GD Bakshi's revelation, decoding the warning. Major General GD Bakshi, a decorated veteran known for his strategic clarity and bold statements, has raised serious concerns. According to Bakshi, Operation Sindoor is not just a military threat but a multi-pronged hybrid warfare strategy, ranging from cyber warfare, economic destabilization, psychological operations, and territorial incursions. This is not a conventional war. This is a war of narratives, economies, and border destabilization, Bakshi reportedly said in a panel discussion. The name Sindoor, symbolic of India's spiritual and cultural identity, has reportedly been chosen as a psychological operation to undermine national pride and morale. Section 1. Why would America join hands with China and Pakistan? The geostrategic confusion. At first glance, the idea of the United States collaborating with China, its strategic adversary, and Pakistan, a known ally of China and historically hostile to India, appears implausible. However, GD Bakshi and others in the defense community suggest a deep game of American realignment, especially under changing political leadership and shifting priorities in global politics. While the Indo-Pacific strategy still positions India as a key partner, the new American focus on tactical economic interests, energy corridors, and soft control in South Asia may be driving short-term alliances, even if indirectly. Afghanistan fallout and Pakistan's utility. Post-Afghanistan, Pakistan has reclaimed its utility to the US for regional access and counterterrorism, on paper. At the same time, China's Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, runs through Pakistan's Gwadar port, making it a pivotal asset in any pressure campaign against India. Could there be a temporary, secretive convergence of interest among these three to curb India's rising influence in global diplomacy, economy, and defense? China's strategy, the dragon in the shadows. China's goals in South Asia are clear: surround and contain India, assert dominance over border disputes, especially in Ladakh and Arunachal Pradesh, disrupt India's economic growth. Operation Sindoor, according to Bakshi, could be Beijing's attempt to execute a salami-slicing operation in partnership with Pakistan, while America remains complicit either through inaction or covert diplomatic maneuvers. China has already been building massive military infrastructure along the LAC, encouraging disinformation campaigns about Indian democracy and stability, funding proxies and cyber attacks on Indian institutions. Pakistan's role, the perpetual instigator. Pakistan has long followed a doctrine of bleeding India with 1,000 cuts. Operation Sindoor, if real, would be an escalation of this strategy on steroids. From the Kashmir narrative war in international forums to terror financing and border skirmishes, Islamabad's fingerprints are all over India's security anxieties. Bakshi suggests that Pakistan may act as the operational base for psychological warfare, social media influence campaigns, and even cross-border military misadventures under the cover of Chinese diplomatic protection. Hybrid warfare and the new face of conflict. Economic destabilization. One major pillar of Operation Sindoor may include currency manipulation, fuel and resource sabotage, investment flight from Indian tech sectors. Such attacks are hard to detect but have long-term consequences on national growth and public morale. Psychological and information warfare. Social media manipulation, fake news, and engineered communal tensions are already rampant. The operation may intensify these efforts to erode trust in Indian institutions, create internal unrest, damage India's global image. Section 5. Is India prepared? India has already shown signs of resilience. The Agni-V missile system and nuclear deterrence strategy remain strong. India's cyber defense capabilities are ramping up with agencies like CERT-IN. Diplomatic alliances with France, Israel, and Russia offer counterbalance options. However, the real challenge lies in unified internal response. From social cohesion to digital literacy and counter-narrative building, India needs to act fast and smart. The global implications of Operation Sindoor destabilizing South Asia. A coordinated attack, military or hybrid, on India could destabilize the entire region, triggering refugee crises, religious polarization, breakdown of trade routes, risk of nuclear escalation with 3 nuclear powers involved, India, China, Pakistan. Any misstep can spiral into a catastrophic conflict. The world has never been closer to such a volatile triangle since the Cold War. Counter-strategy, India's way forward. Strategic awareness. India must promote public education on hybrid threats, military-civil collaboration and defense tech, preemptive border surveillance and cyber audits. Global diplomacy pushback. India should expose the operation at international forums like the UN, rally partners in Quad and BRICS, pressure allies in Europe and the Middle East for defense and cyber cooperation. Domestic unity. No amount of weapons or diplomacy can help unless internal national unity is preserved. Media responsibility, communal harmony, and civil defense training must be part of the narrative now. Conclusion: from threat to opportunity. Whether Operation Sindoor is confirmed or not, the warning is timely. It reminds us that modern warfare is no longer limited to tanks and missiles, but includes data, perception, economy, and psychology. GD Bakshi's claims, controversial though they may be, highlight the need for a paradigm shift in India's security and public awareness. The time for complacency is over. India must treat this as a wake-up call, not just to defend borders but to secure minds, markets, and media.